Hello, this is Enzo Eigen of the Alliance for Loki, and this is a video on Claire Voyent. So I'm taking Claire Voyent in a path that I really found was interesting in Uncollected. So this is this month's Uncollected with Doom and Reed, and this is the last chapter of this event. And so Claire Voyent's quickly become one of my favorite characters. I just think she's such an amazingly cool character, and I just want to showcase some of her abilities in this video. So this path is the Power Shield path. The Power Shield means that your special attacks do plus 400% damage, but your regular attacks do 0 damage. And this path suits Claire Voyent incredibly well. So his first fight's against magic, and you can see I am running suicides. And this is one of the nice things about Claire Voyent, is that she is able to shrug off suicides. So every time you finish a 5-hit combo with a light attack, of course you circle through her immunities. So you start on the bleed immune, so that gets rid of not deep wounds. I can't remember what the bleed one is called in suicides, and then the other one gets rid of the poison one. Also, can't remember what the name of it is off the top of my head, but. So you take care of those, and then now you can see when I throw my SP2, I get back all that healing. So fighting against magic, you just take damage. I'm from her limbo. So I was down at 73%, but that SP2 that I fired healed me up to essentially full. Here I am once again. Lots of limber damage, get me down low. But her SP2 heals on the amount of damage she does, which in this fight's particularly good because again you get the plus 400%, so you do crazy damage. And there you can see I finished the fight with the SP2, 100% full yellow bar. And the coolest thing is if you can finish the fight with the SP2 in that bleed immunity mode, and you have suicides, you don't take the recoil damage because the fight finishes before recoil hits you. So just a little like added benefit if you are really playing it well. If not though, you have 95% as opposed to 100, which is still pretty good if you can heal to full with your last special. So here you can see I start this fight terribly, so I totally get beaten by Ronin here, and so now I'm just fighting again, getting my SP2 ready. The nice thing about being hit a lot is that it gets to SP2 pretty quick, and then again 55%, fire it off, and you can see where I land back at 100%. So even if you didn't have the plus 400%, it's still a lot of healing, and so yeah, she's an amazing champion. So I really feel like Kabam is, of course, they said it, they're trying to make champions that have interesting gameplay, and that's very hit or miss. You take someone like Gully 2099, who is a cool champion, but she has just so much going on, like you have to have the pre-fight ability, you have the persistent charges, you have all these different things, and I feel like she's pretty tricky to play. I've only played around with her for the 4-star, so I don't really know her that well. I think Claire Voyent is that perfect blend of having really cool and interesting and unique abilities, but they're actually pretty straightforward to use. So it's not too challenging to try to figure out how to use her and how to play her. She is actually the first rank 5 I've taken up who is unduped. Her duped ability is okay. Of course, she has really good prestige for a Mystic, but I'm so crowded in 10.6k prestige champions right now, she really wouldn't help me that much. So I decided not to worry about her awaken ability. I wanted to have a awakening gem anyway, and so it seemed like it was just as good to have her unranked. I don't think it really helps her that much. But watch out, that's almost 80% damage for her SP3. And this Incinerate mode does extra damage. You can see she only had about 5 Claire Voyent charges and still did crazy damage. So she sort of brings it all as a champion. She's fun to play. She's good on offense. She's sustainable. She has immunities. She is actually okay on defense. She's not bad on defense. Lots of utility. And so, yeah, she has it all in prestige. So I think she's arguably one of the best champions in the game right now in many ways with all these things that she has. She basically fits the entire bill. She might not do the most damage, but she has good damage. She has good abilities, and yeah, I see her having use in a lot of different areas in this game. And so so it's just a fun character to play. I think she and Warlock are the 2 best ones that have come out. You can see against this Captain America Infinity War, of course, he has Glance, and so I'm down to 34%. Go see how much I can heal up in this fight. Glance is always a little bit tricky because it means her special might not do its ability. So if he glances my SP2, I won't be able to heal off of it. But still, again, with this node, it's very well suited. Overall, I think sheer damage is good. It's not amazing, but it does pretty well against these characters. And yeah, I think there's just many reasons to like her. And so yeah, I've been playing with her a fair bit. I've been using her on Alliance Quest. I would say like some of her most interesting fights are against Hyperion. So Hyperion's a notoriously annoying character because the way he builds up his SP3 so easily. So the nice thing about her is when she has these Claire Voyent charges, she gets rid of buffs. And so, if a character has buff on, like he gets that power gain, Hyperion gets the power gain buffs, you can take those off. And yeah, it's really useful. You can see I went from 34% to 73%, so that's pretty good. That's plus 40% healing. So yeah, again, really, really strong with her regen. Again, amplified a fair bit by this node, but overall, even when it isn't, it's good. So I really like her utility against a character like Hyperion, the way she turns off his buffs, and then of course her SP2 makes the other character buff immune. I can't remember how long, but that's a really interesting fight. So here against Sunspot, you can see how her Claire Voyent charges work. So she has 5 right now, but since he is immune to Incinerate, every time she puts an Incinerate debuff on him, she's going to gain a Claire Voyent charge. And so I just gained 1 there, just gained 3. And so those are the 2 ways, of course, she gains those charges. One, she gains them by just ending her combo with a medium, and she puts on whatever buff she has. And the other one is with heavy, puts on 3 of that buffs. And again, you can see I just absolutely crushed right through him, especially since I was in the Incinerate mode. She's doing extra damage with her SP3, so it makes her SP3 really powerful then. So yeah, overall, she's just a great champion. And this last fight against Sentinel, I really want to show off her SP3. So, in this case, Sentinel is both bleed and poison immune, so that means I'm going to be able to get a lot of Claire Voyent charges. And if you can get a lot of Claire Voyent charges, her SP3 can be absolutely deadly. So you see I have my heavy, gaining 3 of the Claire Voyent charges. Just going to keep on doing that just to get a bunch and build myself up to an SP3. Of course, also you gain power too, which is amazing. I mean, look, she's already at 2 bars of power and 7 hits. I mean, that's just crazy. So, power gain, regen, buffs, immunities. I mean, absolutely has it all. And so there you can see, gain back tons of power, tons of life with my SP2. His buffs are totally shut down now. And so yeah, that's just a pretty interesting character they've made. Straightforward, as I said, to use, and yeah, just good for so many situations and sustainable. So we'll go see now. So let's chart how much he has. So he's at 61%. I'm firing my SP3, and you can see it's just going to do crazy damage. It's sort of a funny SP3. I love the way she just gives him a little nose flick, and he's dead. So yeah, I mean, her SP3 hits pretty hard, especially if you can build up her Claire Voyent charges. So against characters that have immunities, yeah, she is even more powerful than ever because of the way she can build them up, chucks down the buffs, and then really powerful SP3s. So that's the end of Claire Voyent gameplay. As I said, I love her. I think she's amazing. I think she's a beautiful looking character, well designed. I think she's fun to play. I just think she has a lot of use in this game. Yeah, I definitely would put her up there with one of the top characters in the game right now. As a bonus, I want to do a little bit of Doom play. So this is the Doom in Uncollected. He's pretty beefy and has some pretty sick nodes. You can see he's at 38,000 PI. I think I've tried all the characters on the team: Sunspot, Claire Voyent, Warlock. All of them are okay, but Nick Fury absolutely just wastes him. I remember when Nick Fury came out, everyone was like, oh, he's going to be a good synergy champ. His prestige was okay. It's like almost 10.5, but people really didn't think he was that much in offense. But if he can make the character bleed, oh, he's crazy good. I don't know, if you watch Brian Grant's 6.2 itemless run, he uses them once. I feel like he gets like three victories off very low health Nick Fury. So you can see here I totally messed up, got absolutely baked by the SP2, but this is one of the incredible things about Nick Fury is he gets a second life, And then he's absolutely godlike power. So you can just see, like, look at those bleeds, just like absolutely doing huge damage, and I kill him incredibly quick. So yeah, Nick Fury is the absolute perfect character as Doom boss. Sometimes I push him to an SP3, just eat it, and then he's back in his after his life model decoys down. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to showcase Claire Voyent, plus a little extra bonus Doom versus Nick Fury versus uncollected Doom footage. And yeah, both characters are great characters, very fun to play. And of course, if you want to come drop in my live streams, I stream probably 2 or 3 times a week, 2200 Central Europe time, that's 1600 on the eastern side of the United States. And I look forward to either seeing you in my streams, or hopefully I'll make more content soon for you to enjoy. So this is Enzo Eigen of the Alliance for Loki. Bye-bye.